Hello YouTube, this is Shabazz K. Warner, and I'm about to do an association mode. Here I'm setting it up. I got trades on, took off preseason games, got fantasy draft to even out the teams a little bit more. You guys know what I'm saying. But I got 12-minute quarters set. I'm playing on Hall of Fame difficulty. I think you'll see me set that up here. But this is basically just a setup video, setting up for my association mode. I got the draft in here. By the way, my favorite team's the Thunder. I like them ever since they were the Supersonics, so don't say bandwagon. You probably will. Not really worried about it though. That's on you, not me. But and like you see here, I had to choose between D Rose and Russell Westbrook, and that I just go with the guy who didn't tear his ACL last season. But I mean, you might argue with that. I don't care. I prefer to keep it the way I got it, so that's how I did that. I was actually surprised that like Ricky Rubio got drafted early. That kind of caught me off guard there. But everyone else, like this draft was kind of like predictable in this game. That's the only bad thing about it. But I guess that's what it's supposed to be like. And then here, I didn't really want to draft Manu Ginobili. He's kind of old. I prefer to keep young players on my roster. I was thinking about Dirk here, but ended up picking Aldridge. Okay with that. But honestly, in my head, I was in between Aldridge and Randolph. I just decided more points per game, so Aldridge. And I mean, I think later on, I don't know if I was looking at the centers, and I thought Nene would be there on the next round because I was assuming that no one would draft any centers. But that's why I went through it really fast there. You can pause it if I went too fast for you. But see, I immediately go to the centers and I'm like, oh, well, that sucks. Might as well wait another round. And I guess that kind of is bad if, like, I normally like to keep a good postman, but in this one, I think I ended up getting like Jordan at the end of the draft. But he's supposed to be really good at dunking. I don't really know about that one, but he's more of a post D player. So, oh, here we go. That's him. Try and stay young, not get Gamby, even though he's got that like veteran stuff. You know what I mean? And you can tell me how you think I did on this draft. Who you think I should have drafted over somebody. I know everyone's gonna be like, yo, you should pick D Rose over Russell Westbrook, but my team, my decision. And for shooting guard here, I didn't pick Crawford because like I just can't play well with him. Like whenever I try and use him, it just doesn't work out. Like he never hits threes when I want him to, and then he can't play D whenever I'm trying to use him. I just feel better using somebody else. It's always easier that like NBA. It's more like personal preference. You see me get like I'm starting with a backup point guard up here. Oh no, but like I forgot who it is, but he starts somewhere. And so then, like, I was actually surprised that there would still be any starters left after, like, in the 6th round. But there were actually a lot more than I thought there would be. Then John Salmon, I don't remember. No, I picked Tyler Hansbrough here because, I mean, he's just a young, good player. Like, more of a prospect dude for later on in the association mode. So, hopefully he works out. Score some points off the bench, what I want to see. That's what I'm expecting out of him. But hopefully Russell Westbrook and Aldridge can carry most of my team's offense, so I should be good there. But defensively, I don't really know who's going to be our main, like, hopefully Jordan can play some, like, inside ball, like, defensively. And then Evans here, he's a pretty good, like, off the bench player. Thought about getting Humphries, but then everyone would have been like, oh, boo, we love Kim Kardashian. Which, I mean, who doesn't? Who doesn't love Kim Kardashian? I mean, me personally, I do. But, and then, like, basically from now on, it's just players that are not household names, no one's really ever heard of. Except for Humphries, I guess. But it's mostly bench players. And, like I said, I'm gonna go with, like, more highlight reel. Like, I'll play 3 games and then put, like, maybe 8 minutes together for a highlight reel. And hopefully that'll be going good. But I gotta get, like, used to using the team, because this is my first time playing on Hall of Fame. You'll see me set it up here in a couple minutes or so. But it's my first time playing on Hall of Fame, and I wouldn't call myself good at NBA, but I can normally, like, hold my own. Like, if I'm just messing around with one of my friends, and, like, he comes over and we play split screen, or whatever you want to call it, I normally win. So I was like, hey, I think I can handle Hall of Fame. And this Moon dude, like, one time I had him in my association mode, and I was playing on a lower difficulty. I did really good with him, that's why I chose to draft him. Like I said, personal preference. Like, but I don't know why the game, as the first overall draft pick, it picks Dwight Howard over LeBron James, when LeBron James' overall is better. And LeBron James can probably carry a team better than Dwight Howard did. Or, yeah, I would say did. Now him and Kobe. Him, Kobe, and Steve Nash got the Lakers. I guess Kobe Bryant will actually have to pass the ball. I don't know if you guys ever saw that picture. I'll put a link in the description with it on how to get to it. It's got this picture of Kobe, and he's like what we see, and then we see 2 teams playing basketball. And then all of a sudden it's like what Kobe sees, and it's got like 12, like it's 9-on-1 basketball. Pretty funny. Yeah, but if you, like, for association mode, I would suggest playing on, like, as hard a difficulty and make it challenging, because if I play on a lower difficulty than Hall of Fame, then it's too easy. But Hall of Fame, I'm kind of worried that it might be a little bit too hard. So, yeah, I'll adjust. Well, I won't adjust accordingly. I'll just keep playing Hall of Fame. If I lose bad, I lose bad. But I don't think I'll lose that bad. I might lose a little bit. Like, at first, until I get used to using the team. But this video is coming to an end. And if you like, comment, rate, subscribe. And thanks for watching. This has been Shabazz K. Warner.